What's up YouTube, I'm Vaughn and this is the Gear channel, and today we are looking at the semifinal for Dueling Book's Yu-gi-oh Edison Format, and we're playing Vayu Turbo and we're against Bunny 44. So in this video we're going to check out our misplays, how to correct them, and see if even you guys could come up with better strategies as well. So let's see who's going to start first, but friendly reminder guys to hit that like and subscribe. One small click for you is the world to me. So Bunny's going to start with the Raikou, the Fruitless Burial, the Card Trooper, the Mind Control, and Garroth. We have Grepher, Heavy Storm, Mirror Force, Alert, and Shiroko. Very nice. Now they draw into Monster Reincarnation. Quite good. They're going to go Card Trooper, milling the Wolf, Special Summoning, so already very strong. We draw into the Hamster. Now let's look at this situation. So what we do is set the Hamster. The reason why we just set the Hamster is because in case they go Celestia, we're not going to get our Mirror Force pop as well. But when I was talking to Scoots about this, he pointed out to add pressure, but also that it's hard to judge since we do know his hand. So usually this is not a bad play, but he did have the mind control. So I'm like, okay, that's very situational. We could add pressure by using the Dark Grepher first, and then discarding the Shiroko and Vayu, make Arm Ring. Grepher attacks to the Card Trooper, and then Arm Ring attacks over the Wolf. Now the reason why we didn't even attack over the Wolf was in case he had Honest, because if he had Honest then we just minus like quite a bit, but he did not have Honest, and this is why it's hard to judge. But one thing that he pointed out was a fact regardless, was that you would rather your opponent to +1 off the Card Trooper from drawing a card than having him constantly mill 3 cards. And this is a fact. So that's no matter what, this Card Trooper had to go. So it was correct for the Dark Grepher to go make the Arm Ring and try to attempt to attack. If it gets Honest, it's okay. Set the Mirror or something like that. That could have been something possible, but that Card Trooper had to go. So we did set the Hamster. He draws into Chaos. He goes Mind Control. This traumatized us completely. So that is now engraved into her head. And this is very important information because you're going to find out. Now they're going to go Hamster, Flip, get Raikou, Broken, get Plague Spreader, and then they're going to make a Goyle. And then he's going to go and Card Trooper for 3, Banish for Chaos Orc. And now he's going to start attacking. Now, the order that he attacks is actually clever, because at first I'm like, well, why wouldn't you want to continue with the lowest to the highest? But I'm like, it's regardless. Like, Goyle cannot take any monster because he's filled on the zone. So because of that, you want to inflict the most damage as possible. And if you do have a high token beater, you could Chaos Orc and just banish that token instead. So it was very smart, the order that he declared an attack with. So we had to admit defeat, and now we're into game 2. So this time we're starting. And like I said, if there's any plays that you were done that should have been done instead, comment it down below. Our starting hand is Reinforcements, Burial, Prison, Vanity's Fiend, and Vayu. Very nice. Our opponent has the Alert, the DD Crow, the Gores, the Raikou, and Caius. Now we're going to draw into Plague Spare Zombie. We go Reinforcement. We get the Dark Grepher. We are going to use it, sending the Plague and the Necrogorna. He's going DD Crow. I'm not too crazy because I'm like, wouldn't you rather wait for your opponent to actually use the Plague? Because, you know, it's a cost to put on top of the deck. So we could have done that, and they chained it. So now Garroth is going to attack. We're going to prison it. He's going to pass. Us, we draw into Fossil Dino. We are all set. So we're going to go with the Vanities, and then we're going to go with the Vayu, my bad. Make Arm Ring, then Burial to put the 3 back. Make another Arm Ring, then Plague Spreader is going to come out. And we want to be more preservative. So instead of trying to make the Gores and all that, we were like, you know what? Let's make the Vanities. And the reason why we did that and we put the Plague on top of the deck is because in case some miracle, he wipes the board or something like that, we have a Dino as a follow-up. He's a level 4 that we could set, summon, do multiple things. If they wipe the board and our top deck was a Vanity's Fiend, not the greatest. We don't have that much good stuff for follow-up, so that's why I did it that way. And we're going to be swinging. So now we're into game 3, guys. So we're going to go second. So they're going to start in their opening hand. It looks like it's going to be a Trap Dushu, Brain Control, Caius, Jane, and Gores. Very nice. And we have a Raikou, Dark Grepher, DD Crow, Mirror Force, and Gale. Very nice as well. They go and draw the fullest. They're going to go Jane and Set. They mail 2. We going to get our hand like looked at, and then our Armageddon is going to be put back, so that's going to hurt. Giving your opponent information like that is very harmful. Now, we didn't want to set anything in case they did actually this, so I didn't want them to go Caius and we just lost a card, so I want to keep it very simple. So they went, swung, we're like, okay, this is fine. Now we could actually start plussing a little bit, so we're going to go with the Gale, half it, and just swing over. So we just got rid of that nuisance. Now they draw into charge. They're going to go and get Lumina, very, very nice. And then they're going to go Lumina and discard. And this is kind of weird because they also like wrote down, like they know we have the DD Crow. So now they're going to go brain control. So maybe it was a bait. Maybe they want us to lose like our resources, which is like fine because they're going to go Goyle and then they're going to swing for 28. We're going to take it. Now we go and we draw. We draw into prison. Very nice. Now, this is the worst play ever. So we were so traumatized by mind control, okay, that we decided to set it. And I asked my friends about this because I went and like did a T set and I asked them, so Legault was like, and he pointed this out. He's like, out of a 40 card deck, you are scared of one card, and you did a horrible misplay because of that one card. My apologies. This was Legault that said this, okay, which was like a fact. What Scud said was even showed how bad of a misplay it was he pointed out in the first turn, he milled that one card you were scared of with Jane. So we did a horrible misplay because we were so traumatized about game one of being mind controlled that we decided, like, let's go and set the Dark Grepher. And this is a big misplay. So now we're going to go and have no choice but to T-set and pass to try and avoid that one card that doesn't even exist, okay? Because we were so focused of looking at all the monsters to really do like a count, and we did not pay attention to the spell and traps. So that was a major misplay. So he's going to go Foolish, get the Wolf, and now he's going to swing. So Honest is going to swing. At least we're going to show it's a Dark Grepher. Then he's going to attack with the Wolf. And then he's going to attack with the Goyle. We are going to go imprison it. Next, he returns the Honest. So now we draw into Taranto. Not bad. We're going to go and set the 2. He's going to go summon Necrogarna. We're going to go and flip the right click to pop the Wolf now. And then we're going to mill 3. So not bad. Next, we're going to go and draw. And what do we draw? A Kaiku. Very, very nice. So now we can summon the Kaiku. We're going to swing. So now it's going to deal the damage, and we're going to banish 2. So now they can't do Chaos Sork, so we're all set. So now we draw into Chaos Sork, speaking of, and we had 2 options, and this was kind of hard because we know he has on his hand. Now, we only see 1 Raikou. We also see none in the banish, so he still has 2 Raikous in the deck. So I want to play safe and do the Kaias. And you know what? Even like thinking about it, it's like if it was a Raikou, okay, and we swung, he has to hit that. But the issue is that depending what he mills could be a lot threatening, and it could make the Judgment Dragon like live. So even though we might have the Kaias, like this is why it was very debatable on what to do. Like comment down below what you would have done in this situation. So now we're going to attack with the Kaiku. We are not attacking with the Kaias because we did not want Gors to come down. So now we're going to go and swing one more time because now he's at 18, so it would have been smart to swing after. By him, he realized that, so he has to Gors. So we're like, okay, so now we have to go and attack into the token so he doesn't have too many high beaters. He's going to go solo recharge, and he draws it to a card trooper and a Chaos Sword. So now he summons it, calls Prio for 3, and we were debating, and this is why it was like kind of like, so we did shotgun it, and I thought we did such a good job of removing the graveyard, but he just filled it up so fast. So this was kind of dumb because the only way to survive this turn is if he went to battle phase right now, okay? So if he declared an attack, we were still survive and got an extra turn, and this changes a lot. So we decided to do that, and it was horrible because no matter what, he did the Judgment Dragon, okay? He's going to draw a card, which is Pi. He's going to Judgment Dragon, and this is why it didn't change much because if he attacked, we live a turn, but he wasn't going to do that. He had Judgment Dragon. He was definitely going to summon it. What's coming through was he nukes everything or starts swinging with everything. So we're going to have to Tarantula no matter what on the Judgment Dragon, be right open. Then he summons the Chaos Sorcerer, and then that's game. Now I really wanted to see what was our next card. So he's going to swing for game, and we just want to see what we could have actually like potentially top deck. And it was a Plague Spreader. It wasn't the greatest, but you know what? Still, like, it was a bit of a misplay. Actually, no, it was a big misplay. So definitely in game 3 was horrible. We played it very wrong. We should have checked the spell and traps as well as the monsters. But comment down below what you guys would have done. If you still enjoyed it, definitely hit that like and subscribe. I'm Vaughn, and this was the Gear Channel.